Hello viewers, welcome to the program Development Zone, where we celebrate achievers, unveil the core potential of our dear nation, and also celebrate those that have contributed immensely to build our country. Today on the program we're talking about housing, and our guest on the program today is Mr. Robertson Owoicho. He is the MD CEO of Owoicho Interproject Limited and also doubles as the REDAN chairman of BENUE State. He will throw more light on how he has contributed to the housing sector and what they are doing so far to make sure life is well living for every Nigerian out there. Sit back, relax, I'll be right back.
Owoicho Interproject Limited is a real estate company that was created out of passion to create home for the people in Nigeria, not only in Nigeria, but as many who are looking for genuine houses. That's what brought about Owoicho Interproject. And like I said, it's a passion that we are nurturing to see how we can become the last bus stop to anyone that's looking for property here in Nigeria. I've been in real estate business, let me say, from my childhood when I was growing. My father, late Chief J. Odu, was into building, one of the pioneers of builders in BENUE State. Took part in a lot of building work in Boko, at the Federal Government Girls College School in Boko. Did a lot of work there. Even the car estate owned by BENUE, former BENUE Cement, now Dangote Cement. Did a lot of work there too. And he once worked with Gado Hotel. So while he was into this business, I was giving birth to, and I grew up in the business. That is where the passion started from. We have many estates now. And I also like to let you know that I didn't just start the estate. I work with other estate developers who are big names in the industry. I work with them, learn the rope before I venture into the business. So we have our personal estates in Kuje. We have in Idu. The one in Kuje is known as Owoicho Prime City. The one in Idu, close to Gosa, is known as Owoicho Skyline City. And the one in Lubin is known as Owoicho Glass Home. We are working on a couple of other ones, like in Apo, which will soon be on the light. Also working on another one around Masaka. So there are many in the pipeline that will soon be brought to the public. The Honorable Minister is doing the right thing, because if you are very familiar with the terrain, the real estate business in Abuja, you see that there have been different complaints of fraudulent activities. And what the minister is trying to do is trying to perfect documentations. And where land we acquired fraudulently, he's bringing in his method to see that all land in Abuja are well documented. And if you must practice real estate in Abuja, you will need to acquire land legitimately, so that the cases of fraudulent activities will reduce. So to me, I feel UK is trying its best. Real estate in BENUE State has come a long way. In fact, real estate in BENUE State started as far back as the year that the state was created, when the then governor put in place many policies that help to regulate the land use in Benue State. That time they were housing program like the Kwararafa quarters, the Logi quarters, and Kutko quarters. These are his program that completed what we now have today as modern real estate. Though the estate business is not as we have it here in Abuja, but I can assure you that we are coming into the real estate management area. Things have started picking up. Right now we can talk about titled estates like Flourish Villa and Max Home. These ones are just the ones you can pinpoint. But the major players from Benue are in other estates, in other towns. Like we have Benue indigenes in Abuja here and in Lagos. The activities of the past governors have helped to shape what we now have as modern real estate in Benue. Like recently, the governor of Benue State, is doing a program, building about 1,800 housing units. You understand? Where he called a cool city program. This is born out of the necessity to increase housing because of the inflow of people coming into the town, the Macaulay town. They have two things that we don't want to joke with. First, genuineness of our properties, and then truthfulness to our clients. When we have property, we tell them we have property. And when we don't have, we let them know we don't have. These are the key words in the industry that put every developer apart from the rest. Once your world is your bound, you are sure that irrespective of your size, people will look out for you. There are a lot of challenges in business industry, not only the real estate. However, in the real estate business, one of our major challenges is government seeing us as enemies. You understand? I'm saying it because of what happened recently in Abuja, where some real estate developers lost their houses to the program of the present minister. It was really terrible. However, it's all ending in good way. I am saying this because I had expected that government will see us as partners in progress. There are many places where developer, the interior places, where developer will go, build roads, and try to develop the places, build insecurity. Some of these government officials will not go there. And if those places were left as forests, you can be assured that the criminals will use that as a hiding place. But the developers are going into the interior, clearing the area and developing it, bringing light and bringing life. I see this as a progress. And I was expecting that government will see this and help in the other way to make that place, to make it habitable. Government can open up places, make infrastructures, so that a real estate business will be easy and cheap for the buyers. But this is not the case. This is not the case. We expect that government will produce lights, built-in drainages, open up the road so that developers can go in and develop. We are urging the government to do what is needful. We interproject like every other real estate business in the country. Is doing much in terms of giving employment to the citizens, not only citizens, but people in the country. We have real estate firms who employ foreigners. You understand? Owoicho Projects is contributing her own quota by employing not only graduates, but qualified artisans who can match production and bring out what for their money. We have a lot of workers in our different estates. We employ from the non-graduate as security, as laborers in the site, to graduates who are qualified in one field or the other, from architects to engineers to builders to all the engineers. Talk about the electrical, electronics, the mechanical engineers. Find them in our employment list. So we are doing a lot. A man with one wife, 3 beautiful kids. I was born in BENUE State. Grew up in Boko precisely. Went to federal government, yes, nursery staff school in Boko, where I graduated and got admission to Mount St. Gabriel Secondary School, Makodi, and graduated 1997 and got admission into Kaduna Polytechnic. So graduated South in the department. And also I schooled in Nasarawa Polytechnic and Nasarawa State University, Kefi. That is my school journey. And I'm a builder. I have an MSc in building. By the grace of God, still preparing for my PhD. That's my education. I've come a long way. I lived in Kano, Kaduna, Makodi, Boko, Abuja. And during this journey, I've met several people, very important people, that have helped to shaping who I am today. And like you know, I'm a developer now, real estate developer. We do a lot of things, develop as well as do some charity work outside the development. In-house work and family, these are 2 different things that must be respected. Because once you give your work time to family, it will not be long you pack up from business. And once you give your family time to work, it's not be long, your in-laws will call you up. So it's something that it has no blueprint. But as we move along the way, we begin to find which time to allocate to either family or the work. Simple message: don't give up. Don't give up. Remain focused and have determination for everything you do. Once you are determined to succeed, God will send his angel to bring those things you need to succeed. There's no successful person today that can be traced that woke up one day and became successful. Everybody has a challenge. Once you don't allow your challenge to surmount your efforts, you definitely become successful in your life. Two, no time wasted is recovered. So once you remain focused, determined, put your time to use, you will definitely get success. Now in Nigeria, many people are worried because of the economic activities, the government leadership activities. These things are challenge that is everywhere in the country. Everybody has a challenge. Everybody has a challenge. Every country has a challenge. For as long as you can manage your challenge and follow it up, definitely you succeed. Our address is Suite CD9, Apost Park Light Mall, opposite Living Faith Church, Durham 1. You can access this place through Area 1 or through Apollo Legislative Portal. To access here. Then you can also access us via our social media handle, owointerproject.ng, or Facebook, you see Owo Interproject Limited, or in fact all social media. That's our name on social media. You find our site, like we said earlier. Our site in Kuje is close to the Navy Estates. The one in Udu is close to Army Cooperative Estates, and the one in Lugbe is by Voice of Nigeria Road.
Welcome back. Again from my guest, the person of the Chairman CEO of Owo Interproject Limited. He took our time to state how he has impacted the housing sector and what they are doing also to make the life of you and I get better in Nigeria, so to have affordable housing. He also took our time to outline their ongoing project, the one in Lugbe, in Udu, and the one in Kuje, and also Apple. Take our time to visit their website, visit their office, to patronize them, and they are going to give you assurance for your money being paid. Again, I mean your host, Joseph Uzwako. Bye for now.